And I'm telling you, that's what he told Arthur Blank. And I was told yesterday, and I do believe it from the source that I got it from. The source that I got it from, that supposedly Arthur Blank was bought into Bill Belichick and could have offered him the job.
Wow, and you telling me that Bill said no?
And I don't know why. Again, I don't know why guys say no, but I'm legitimately an NFL executive basically told me that they believe that Arthur Blank offered Bill the job.
Wow.
Now, there may have been some caveats to that offer.
Yeah.
You never know. It's never like, okay, Bill, I want you. Here's a 5-year contract. You do whatever you want. I don't think it was one of those. The way it was made sound to me, it was like, okay, I understand your concerns, but you're going to have to deal with some of this. And we want you to come in. We want you to be the coach. And then maybe he just thought better of it and just maybe said, you know what? I don't want to go right back in. I want a year away. I want to see what happens, because we all know there'll be about 5 or 6 job openings next year.
Every year.
And there may be a better situation where an owner says, you know what? I want to go down this path with you, and I want you to take my building over, and I want you to run it the way that you ran it with the New England Patriots, because, the problem with the Jets and the Giants, there's leaks all over the place.
What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee, back at it with another one in the NFL blog. And this NFL-ish really is absolutely crazy, man. Not just the NFL news, political-ish. It just seems like more and more it becomes like the blogosphere. And when I say that, I mean content creators, reaction YouTubers, which there's nothing wrong with none of that. That's what I'm trying to build up over here. You feel me? I'm trying to build a YouTube channel. But what I'm saying is, as you hear Boomer Esiason trying to clarify this situation, saying from his understanding, Bill Belichick shot down the job with the Falcons, or if not wanting to jump into it now, maybe wants to take some time off or something like that. I don't know if you guys see all these narratives going on where it's almost like sports analysts are just trying to say the wildest-ish possible to disrespect each other. That's turning into the new take where, for instance, Belichick, I always say this, anyone who watches know, Coffee is Bill's Mafia, okay? The dynasty, the Patriots, divisional rivals, all that. Heated rivals, I always say. Maybe it's an extreme example. They're like Satan, Belichick and Brady to me, as my fan, being a Bills fan, being Bills Mafia. But you got to give them their props. What they did's amazing. And it's just crazy to me that it went from, okay, Belichick is ready to be on his way out in New England. Him and Kraft talk, they both want to move on. And even as I pointed out before, there was reports before that saying that there might have been some already in the works. I was hearing with the Chargers going into next year, which obviously we know now that was not the case, or maybe it was, and for whatever reason it didn't work out, or Belichick decided, I'm good with it, but whatever team it was reported to be, there was said to be possibly a front office position as well. We heard it mid-season, then we heard it later on after the Germany loss or whatever. Then we started hearing about it more and more leading into the end of this season, the last game for the Patriots this year. And then it was I guess they kicked the tires one last time and talked about it and said, we're going to go our separate ways. We obviously now know Mayo's the new coach in New England. And the media is already trying to kind of get controversial or just have all these hot takes about him as well. Oh, he's the first black coach. He's the first woke coach. Is he going to bring Kaepernick back with his woke agenda that he's going to bring to the NFL? As I pointed out in a previous video, it's dude, he hasn't even took over the team officially yet, I don't think. And now with all that being said, here we see all the latest coaching hires, and you see Marlon Humphrey's talking about, is this your GOAT, Belichick? He didn't get hired in any of these 6 coaching positions. How is he a GOAT? And then you got people, which I take a laugh, these reports are calling them Tom Brady groupies, saying all the success went to Tom Brady. And Belichick was just basically there. He was a bozo. He's nobody, you know, and because he couldn't develop Mac Jones after Brady left, like he's just garbage. It just kills his whole legacy, you know. I mean, obviously Brady did go on to get a ring with his new team in Tampa, which was pretty damn amazing. But I just think this is wild that like this is the turning into the new thing. Like, just let's diss each other. Let's be reactors. Let's do the drama thing, and drama sells, controversy sells, and all that. But it's just crazy how much more and more these big networks like ESPN or even, like I said, with political stuff, Fox News and MSNBC or whatever, like these platforms more and more almost are like trying to be reactor YouTubers that are just beefing with each other, and journalism is kind of going out of the window. And again, I'm not saying there's not good journalism on YouTube. I'm not saying there's not great content that comes from reactors and stuff like that. I'm just saying it seems like sports media and political media and stuff like that is just trying to take the sensationalization route to a whole new degree. Like, let's just beef, let's just talk ish. Bill Belichick sucked. Look, that's why nobody wants him now. Nobody wants him. He couldn't get hired. Even Atlanta didn't want him. And Boomer Esiason saying, I heard I'm hearing reports that he shot that job down, and maybe he could have shot down a few other jobs. We don't know, you know, like Bill Belichick was linked to other franchises, and again, maybe possibly wanting to get into the front office position after coaching. But I don't know. Belichick strikes me as the kind of dude that he's had this long career. He's, I guess, particular about his system, the way he runs things, and maybe he decided against some of these franchises. Maybe he is going to take that year off, but I just think it's crazy to just try to strip all the success away from him and try to say he's a nobody because he's jobless right now at the moment. It's just getting crazy, in my opinion. Now, I mean, there's definitely can be a big debate about Brady and Belichick, and was it more the coach or more Brady or more the team as a whole? Don't forget, this is a team sport. But I mean, that's like an interesting conversation. You feel me? To talk about that and break that down and talk about that logically. But this whole narrative of, look at Belichick, this jobless bum. And this is coming from someone who, Belichick is my heated rival. Even before the Patriots dynasty started, they took over the AFC East. They were our most heated rival and all that. He was the defensive coordinator, I think, right, for the Giants in that first Super Bowl of my Bills Super Bowl era. You know, wide right, which, don't get me started out. We just had another wide right. I don't even want to talk about it right now. We already did that. But I don't know. I just thought this was kind of funny that this is what's going on, that this is what the narratives are, man. And you see not only Esiason speaking up about this, saying, no, actually, I'm pretty sure he shot it down. Deion Sanders is like, man, what's up? Where'd the respect go? Is there even any respect anymore? Like, let's cut this fluckery out. But that's all I got on this one. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about all this. Will Belichick be done? Will he take a year off of football? Did he shoot these jobs down? Could he still be weighing the options? There's so much to talk about right here. And what do you guys think about all the next level drama and stuff like that that's been going on in sports and the political world and stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it can be entertaining, it can be funny, it can be a lot of things, but when you're just strictly relying off like ish talking and all that, for me at least, that gets kind of cheesy.